want to do something different, totally different today. Maybe this is going to be the start of something new that I'm going to be attempting to do here on After Prison Show, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a while. I just haven't had the opportunity to be able to do so, and also haven't really known how I was going to be able to do this. But what I'm talking about is probably what you can already guess from the title of this video. Don't even know what the title of this is going to be just yet as I'm filming this. I want to react to my own videos. Is that not okay? I gotta believe that it probably is, right? Because I'm sure there's other channels that have done this. I've been doing After Prison Show now for about 5 years. And man, I've uploaded a lot of videos in that time. And I figure if I'm gonna do something like this, then I might as well try to start this off with the biggest bang that I possibly can. And what that is the very first video that exists here on After Prison Show. Now, something to share with you guys that you probably don't know. This is not the original very first video that I ever did. And unfortunately, I cannot remember what that very first video was. I just can't. I remember that there was a video that preceded this video, preluded this video, and I deleted it for some reason. I don't remember why. However, we do have this 2-minute and 52-second long first video that does exist called After Prison, A Day in the Life of Joe. This video has 177,000 views. Crazy to think that some videos we've done have millions and millions of views, and this video never saw 1 million views. I find that interesting, first and foremost. That's my first reaction, like, damn. You would imagine a very first video would have those type of views, but it doesn't. It's got almost 5,000 likes and only 68 dislikes. That's a pretty good number if you ask me. It's got 550 comments. And without even going into this video just yet, what I remember of this time is, you know, when I first started doing After Prison Show, I thought I was creating a reality show. That's what this was to me. It was a reality show or a documentary or something along them lines. Like, I'm creating a web series. I'm Joe. I'm just coming home from prison. Here's my story, my life, me trying to make it. I know I'm going to be working horrible jobs at Little Caesars with a 17-year-old manager making $7 an hour. And maybe somebody will find that interesting if I chronicle it. That was my thinking. Most certainly things have changed. We're flipping houses now. Just crazy to think how far we've come in 5 years. This video was uploaded on December the 9th of 2015. I had only been home from prison for like not even 2 months yet. I came home on October the 13th of 2015. So let's go ahead and watch this horrendous video, I can imagine, super cringe, I can also imagine, and see what this joint is hitting on together. And what old Joe really thinks of this old Joe video. Turn it in landscape mode because Joe's eyes are not that good. I'm almost 40 and going blind. Damn, I hate rainy days. Rainy days remind me of unproductiveness. Yo. Damn, I hate rainy days. Rainy days reminds me of unproductiveness. How ironic is it? Two things. That 5 years ago, I would make my first ever video on YouTube, and the first thing that I would mention would be something about, damn, I hate rainy days, and my wife's name is Rainy. That's ironic AF to start, and also, I bought a boat a couple of years ago, and the name of that boat was Rainy Days. Never even got a chance to put the decal on the boat before she broke down. Bust out another 1,000, they say. And I really hate unproductiveness. So real quick, where this video is filmed from is from the first apartment that I lived in with my ex at the time. This was in a very bad area, and we would stay there for a couple of months. You can see the trash across the street from here. Yeah, but that's where I started from. Never forget it. 13th Street, down in downtown Newport News. The lower the street numbers, the worser it is. Right across the street was spray-painted War Zone. And it was that. You should have heard that bitch on New Year's Eve. Sounded like Baghdad. So basically, I'm sleeping on the couch now. My girlfriend got a cat the other day, and he's pretty much taken over the bedroom. Yo, before we see Skipper, this joint's about to bring me tears. Damn, Joe was looking all right. Joe came home with that prison flex, that prison glow. I was in shape. I wasn't drinking so many sodas. I was working out. I was playing soccer. I was looking like Robin Thicke. What happened? Life happened.
Hey, Skipper. Well, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Damn.
Hey, buddy.
Skipper. We just adopted him the other day from the SPCA. He's a shelter cat. An ex-prisoner just like me. Aren't you there, buddy? Huh?
Shout out to Skipper. That cat was my road dog, for real. We adopted that cat. He was like 4 or 5 years old when we adopted him. And we would only have him for a couple of months before he would end up getting very, very sick and then dying. We had to put him down. I ain't been around ever putting an animal down. In fact, this was the first time that I'd ever had to do that, and man, that shit sucked. You know, sometimes I catch myself thinking with the 3 animals that me and my wife have now, the 2 dogs and Aggie. I hate to say this, but sometimes I catch myself thinking about what it's going to be like when the day comes that we lose one of our animals. That's a tough thing to do.
So I'm running on about 2.5 hours of sleep right now. Definitely dragging ass from the laundry gig last night. Got to get ready to go do that again tonight. Not really excited about that, but grateful to work nonetheless.
I was horrible on camera. I don't know who I thought that I was. Who did I think that I was, like Pauly D or something? Like, I'm just awkward. Still trying to get used to the camera. I mean, I can see myself in the, you know, the struggle that I'm having trying to film. But I wanted to be able to get used to that. And over the course of years, I've gotten used to that. I share something with you that I've never said before. You know, there was a time back a couple of years ago, I think it was probably during the first year that Cody started working with me. This would be the first person that I would ever have working with me as a part of After Prison Show. But I was so timid and shy. Like, I could not film videos if Cody was even in the house. Sort of reminds me of being locked up in prison and having stage fright. I can't use the bathroom if I feel like you're looking. I'm not even in the cell, Joe, but I can hear you looking at me. Go back to watching The Days of Our Lives. That's what prisoners do anyways. A lot of soap operas be jumping in prison. Also, speaking of the laundry gig through the temp service, what a horrible job this was. $7 an hour. You're working a 12-hour shift. It's hot as hell. You're working with guaranteed a bunch of illegal immigrants, which I got nothing against that at all. It's just the way that this, I just hate people who take advantage of people, right? That's why I mentioned that, because the guy that ran this operation used to sit in a lawn chair smoking a big cigar watching us. And then, you know, he had the females and one particular female. It was just a real seedy type of a gig. But when you're coming home from prison, you take what you can get until you can find better. Ironically, Levi was with me during this time. So when I said Cody was the first person who worked with me, that was not true. Levi was the first person who worked with me during this. He also worked that laundry gig with me, I think on this particular night, as a matter of fact. And I don't know if we ever mentioned it or not, but Levi actually got me fired from that gig. Or he got fired and I had to leave because he was my ride, so I had to quit or something like that. But he got fired for being on his phone, if I can remember correctly. The dude who ran the operation, he was a dick, for sure. But I don't know.
You gotta work. A crazy thing happened today. The staffing agency actually contacted me and they offered me a job directly. So,
you excited about that?
God, Levi sound goofy AF. I'll never forget that. Yeah, the staffing agency, there was a chick that was the manager there and she was digging Joe. So she let me come work inside of the office, and what a wild little situation that was. Didn't last very long, but I'll tell you like this, it was very funny. Here I was starting out with all of the guys, you know, sitting out there at 5 o'clock in the morning hoping for some work. And then the next day, I'm the one who's handing them their checks. No bullshit. That's literally how it went. And dudes was like, damn, Joe, you got the nurse. Yo, Joe, the nurse likes you. Yeah. I took that shit straight back to prison. I felt like Michael Schofield and whatever the nurse's name was.
Hell yeah, I'm excited about that. I mean, who the hell would ever thought Joe Guerrero would be working in an office somewhere?
Ah, Joe, they don't want you for your knowledge. They don't want you for your, they want you for your looks. I felt dirty after all of this, too. Again, I'm looking like a straight up Robin Thicke stunt double.
So we're on our way to the temp service right now to find out about this job I'll be starting working in the office tomorrow. Definitely gonna be...
Okay, real quick, I gotta stop. I'm good at reaction videos, but I'm also not good because I stop so much. So again, like I had mentioned, I lived in the worst part of downtown Newport News. So you can't really, like, this isn't LA or anywhere where you can just, hey, I'm filming a vlog. Like, one, I'm uncomfortable and trying to get more comfortable learning to film. But two, I had this real bad feeling that, like, if dudes saw me riding around, like two white dudes riding around the hood with a video camera, they're gonna think we the feds, we might get shot at, shot up. So I always used to keep the camera down between my legs. Hey, what's going on, y'all? We on our way to the temp service. I'm about to go find out about that nurse and what she talking about. I say nurse, but she was like an assistant manager there. It was a crazy time.
A scheduling nightmare, considering I have to work the laundry gig from 5:30 this evening till 5:30 in the morning, and then try to fit in seeing my PO tomorrow sometime between...
Real quick, it's almost like I got the same shirt on in that video from 5 years ago as I do here today. It's not the same shirt. I'll never forget I got that shirt from Ross, Dress for Less. And I just felt so important. Oh my God, I gotta go do the laundry gig, and then I gotta go do my office gig. I never thought I'd be working in an office. It wasn't that type of a party, Joe.
Sleep, and 2 p.m. when I'm actually supposed to start this office gig. So we'll see how all that works out. Okay, so we're just coming back from the bank. Had to cash a check, had to deposit a check.
How much was that check for, Joe? You're working at the temp service. Guaranteed that check was for about $50. That's what I was making, between $50 and $80 a night. The temp service job would end when the court fines caught up to me. And these DEMFers started garnishing my wages. How are they ever gonna expect you to make it? Like, this is the craziest thing to think about. I'm working a job between $50 and $80 a day is what I'm getting paid. They started garnishing my wages, and after those garnishments, I was walking out with $25 a day. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't go back to my old ways for real, for real.
Getting ready to go to the laundry gig. And
look at that ice.
Got my cameraman working with me this evening, so that'll be pretty interesting.
Yep, that's right. This was the night that Levi came and his ass got fired. Levi didn't want to work for real, no way. Take it how you want to take it, but you didn't want to work. You was playing on your phone the whole time, playing freaking Angry Birds, and then the angry manager got mad at you, fired you, and then I had to quit with you. Well, shit, if he's gone, I'm gone too. Levi, you almost ruined my life.
Never seen this guy work before, so
you about to,
definitely
Joe.
Find out what his work ethic is like.
It's not very good. It's not very good.
Definitely great with the camera, so let's just hope he can work as hard as well. It's raining outside, that sucks. Also went and talked with the temp service. I start with them tomorrow, working in the office. Really looking forward to that. So we'll see how it goes.
I gotta stop it right there. Gotta kill it right there. Back in the day when I was doing these videos, I used to use like official songs like John Legend, not John Lennon. One Man Can Save the World. Thinking that was me, maybe. And like, you know, real music. I didn't know that you couldn't use real music back then. Man, have I come a long way since all of that. Not knowing about what music you can or can't use in a video, working a laundry gig for $7 an hour, then working in a staffing agency's office where the assistant manager really wanted me up in that office for like $8 an hour, and then, you know, everything that's happened between then and now. I'll end this with the description that I left on this video. It says, check out this video of Joe day to day as a look at what our web series reality show After Prison could be like. This video is a little dark in contrast. We were also shooting in 720 back then. But we're still learning as we go, basically, and you're seeing our progress firsthand. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and let us know what you think. I'll end this by saying, man, again, crazy to think of everything that's taken place from then till now. I really enjoyed doing this. And I hope that you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane as well. Maybe you haven't even seen this video, and this is the first time that you're getting a chance to see it. If you thought that it was super cringe, I do apologize for that. I thought the same myself. But if you did enjoy this, I will definitely look forward to doing more of these. And in fact, I'm gonna do another one of these again next week with another big video. Not sure which one it's gonna be just yet, but definitely another video that I think you guys will be interested in seeing me react to, and also trying to provide perspective in terms of things that you probably never even knew. A little behind the scenes, VH1's behind the music type of a deal. I'll wrap it up on that note. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace!